Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem with Planet Destiny here. And it's Friday, which means that Xur is back in the world of Destiny, and this week he's located in the EDZ, down here in the Winding Cove. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what he's got for us this week, shall we? Oh, of course. Alright, we have the Telesto Fusion Rifle, Actium War Rig for the Titans, Sealed Ahamkara Grasps for the Hunter, Claws of Ahamkara for the Warlock. Now, Telesto is a returning D1 exotic fusion rifle with its Unplanned Reprieve intrinsic perk, which fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed Void Blast, and Harbinger's Pulse. Multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your kinetic and energy weapons from reserves. Now, Telesto is actually really strong weapon right now in the Crucible. Some people might say that it is a little overpowered and needs to go back to the heavy slot. I have some opinions for that, but that will be for another time. For the newcomers into Destiny 2 that don't have Telesto, this is a must buy. Don't skip out on the Telesto. For the Titans, we have the Actium War Rig. With its auto-loading link, steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle's magazines from the reserves. As far as perks this week, we have Unflinching Bow Aim, Unflinching Fusion Rifle Aim, and Unflinching Sniper Aim. We have Scout Rifle Reserves and Special Ammo Finder. And Scout Rifles did recently receive a 15% buff. I don't see too much of a difference. They're just a little bit more viable in PvE, but I think they could use a little bit more of a boost, to be honest with you. For the Hunters, Sealed Ahamkara Grasps with its Nightmare Fuel intrinsic perk. Dealing melee damage reloads your current equipped weapon. These seem a little bit on the weaker side of things. They could probably use some kind of rework in the future. For its perks, we have a Fusion Rifle Loader, Hand Cannon Loader, Impact Induction, which causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown, Shotgun Scavenger, and Heavy Ammo Finder. And finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Claws of Ahamkara with its The Whispers intrinsic perk, which gains an additional melee charge. These are pretty fun whenever there is a brawler modifier in the daily heroics, strikes, and story missions. So regardless of what subclass you're running, these are fun if you pair it with brawler. For its perks this week, we have Fusion Rifle Loader, and Cannon Loader, Impact Induction, Shotgun Scavenger, and Heavy Ammo Finder. Now let's go ahead and pick up a Faded Engram just for funsies, although eventually I'm going to have to stop doing this because it's costing me a lot of shards. And we got Telesto. Neat. Alright, we also have the Five of Swords, which I recommend picking up if you're going for the crispy 100k Nightfall scores. Let me give you my personal recommendations for the Five of Swords, actually, because it's consistently allowed me to reach at least 140 150,000 each week for a Nightfall. So what I normally run is some type of Singe. This one is completely dependent on you. Match game, momentum, and extinguish. As far as match game, you just gotta kind of be aware of what shields you're gonna run into the strike, and then just coordinate with your fire team, depending what energy weapons and heavy weapons you guys want to use. But these sets usually allow me to get at least 140,000. So there you go. There's a little extra recommendation from me. But that is going to be it for me this week, Guardians. As a heads up, next week we are going to get double infamy in Gambits, and the Meatball will have the higher spawning chance when the full curse is out. So with that being said, Guardians, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.